Step into a world of romance and mystery with Tamora Rose, where candlelight flickers, shadows linger just a little too long, and every whispered truth carries the power to change everything. There is something undeniably intoxicating about a secret in a love story. It lingers beneath the surface, unseen but deeply felt, shaping every glance, every hesitation, every almost confession. In romance, especially the kind steeped in history or touched by the supernatural, secrets are not just embellishments. They're the pulse beneath the story, the quiet force that turns attraction into tension, and tension into something far more dangerous and far more irresistible. Love, after all, is rarely simple. If it were, we would not stay up late turning pages, hearts racing, desperate to see what happens next. What makes romance unforgettable is not just the connection between two people, but the obstacles that stand between them. And few obstacles are as powerful or as intimate as the things left unsaid. A secret introduces a question, and questions are what keep readers hooked. What is she hiding? Why does he hold himself at a distance? What truth lies buried beneath the carefully controlled smile? These questions pull us forward, deeper into the story, until we are no longer just observers. We're participants, holding our breath alongside the characters. Imagine a woman moving through high society under a name that is not truly hers. Every dance a delicate balancing act between discovery and deception. Or a man bound by a vow he cannot break, even if it costs him the woman he has come to love. These are not just plot devices. They are emotional fault lines, running beneath the surface of the story, threatening to shift at any moment. And that's where the magic lies, in anticipation. Not just of love, but of revelation. Because a secret always promises one thing. It cannot stay hidden forever. Secrets create a unique kind of tension, one that is deeply personal. It's not about whether two characters will come together, but whether they can survive the truth when it finally emerges. Every shared moment becomes layered. A simple touch carries weight. A lingering glance holds questions. Even silence begins to speak. What makes secrets so powerful is the way they blur the line between internal and external conflict. On one hand, there's this quiet turmoil within, the guilt of concealment, the fear of rejection, the ache of wanting to be known and yet not daring to be seen. On the other hand, there is the looming possibility of exposure, the moment when everything could unravel. This dual tension deepens the emotional stakes. Love is no longer just about connection. It becomes a risk. To love someone is to stand at the edge of revelation, knowing that one truth could change everything. Not all secrets are the same, of course. Some are woven into identity, hidden names and concealed origins and lives lived in disguise. These secrets carry a sense of intrigue, of danger, of transformation waiting just beneath the surface. Others are quiet, more fragile. The secret of a feeling not yet spoken. The confession held back, not because it's untrue, but because it matters too much. These are the moments that ache, the ones that make readers pause, knowing exactly what hangs in the balance. Then there are secrets born of duty, promises made long ago, obligations that cannot be broken without consequence. These create a different kind of tension, one rooted in loyalty and sacrifice. Love, in these stories, must contend not just with desire, but with honor. And then there are the secrets of the past, old wounds and hidden scandals and shadows that follow a character long after the moment itself has passed. These secrets give depth, reminding us that no one enters a love story untouched. Every character carries history, and that history shapes the way they love. In darker, more atmospheric romances, secrets may take on an even more haunting form. A hidden power, or a curse, a bargain struck in desperation. These secrets are not just emotional, they are existential, tying love to forces beyond control, where the cost of truth may be more than the heart alone can bear. But no matter the form, every secret leads to one inevitable moment: the reveal. Timing that moment is an art in and of itself. Reveal too soon, and the tension dissolves before it's had a chance to fully bloom. Wait too long, and the story itself risks losing its momentum, the secret becoming less compelling than the delay itself. The most powerful reveals happen when the relationship has already taken root, when trust has begun to grow, when vulnerability has started to open the door to something real. That is when the truth lands the hardest. Not just a simple twist, but a fracture. A moment that forces both characters to confront what they feel and what they are willing to forgive. Because the reveal is never the end. It's the turning point. What follows is just as important, perhaps even more so. The anger, the hurt, the sense of betrayal. These emotions must be given space, allowed to breathe, allowed to matter. Only then can something new be built in their place. And that's where secrets reveal their greatest paradox. They create distance, yes. They build walls, sow doubt, and delay connection. But they also make intimacy infinitely more powerful when it finally arrives. Because when a character chooses to reveal the truth, to lay bare the parts of themselves they feared most, it becomes an act of profound change. And when that truth is accepted, when it is met not with rejection but with understanding, something extraordinary happens. The love that emerges is no longer fragile. It is trusted, proven, earned. And that is the kind of love that lingers long after the final page. Of course, not every secret serves the story equally. A secret must feel inevitable, as though it could never have been anything else. If it exists only to surprise, without grounding in characters or circumstance, it risks feeling hollow or unimportant. Readers are pretty perceptive. They sense when something is forced, when a twist exists for its own sake, rather than as a natural extension of the story. The most compelling secrets are those that, once revealed, feel as though they were always there, waiting patiently in the shadows. There's also a delicate balance to maintain. A secret that lingers too long without progression can frustrate rather than intrigue. And some truths, if handled without care, can cross a line that makes reconciliation difficult to believe. The goal is not to deceive the reader, but to guide them, to let them feel the tension, to let them anticipate the moment when everything is going to change, and to trust that the emotional payoff will be well worth the wait. At its heart, the power of secrets in romance lies in something deeply human. We all carry things we don't immediately share. Fears and regrets and longings we keep hidden until we feel safe enough to reveal them. Love, in its truest form, asks us to step beyond that fear, to risk being seen, fully and honestly, even when the outcome is uncertain. That is why these stories resonate so deeply. They're not just about two people finding each other. They're about two people becoming brave enough to be known. And that bravery is what transforms a simple romance into something unforgettable. Because in the end, love is not built on perfection. It's built on truth. On that moment when the mask falls away, when the secret is spoken, and when, despite everything, it's met with acceptance. That is the magic. That is the risk. And that is why we keep returning to stories where secrets linger in the dark, waiting for the moment they finally step into the light. That's it for today. So tell me, do you prefer romances filled with secrets and slow reveals, or stories where everything is laid bare from the start? Until we meet again, may your days be filled with passion and just a touch of magic.